I don't know if I like my hair down or up. I feel like I look a bit more feminine with my hair down and more masculine with my hair up, but I don't know what one I like. I guess I'll keep it like this for the video. I normally have it up because that's what I'm comfortable with. But anyway, welcome. I'm Eternal Marie. If you're new, or welcome back. Yeah, it's probably been a long time since I've done one of these sit down videos, but I love doing sit down videos actually, more than probably the weekend vlogs. But I have been recently got a couple comments asking about a laser hair update video and how that's going. And so I thought I'll just give you a little bit of an update. I think I'm on my 8th session of the lip and chin, so I'm kind of familiar with that. But for everywhere else, which I'm getting my underarms, belly button area, bikini and full legs done, I'm only on my third one coming up next month, so I can't really tell you too much of that one, but I can just tell you my experience so far with it. First, that was loud. First, the lip and chin. Okay, I noticed when I first got it, I noticed the hair did grow back a little bit, but I noticed the more sessions you get, the less hair grows back. Of course, the white hair will still grow back. If you have really light hair, it probably will grow back, but like darker hair, I noticed my darker hair is not really as noticeable anymore, pretty much not really noticeable at all anymore. And the pain on that, I wouldn't say it was that painful. No, not at all. They said it feels like a rubber band flinging on your skin, but I think it feels less painful than that, because flinging a rubber band on your skin is actually really painful. But yeah, it's less painful for that. But again, it depends. People will be different. If I have a higher pain tolerance, maybe not, you won't feel anything at all. But if someone with a lower one, yeah, you probably will feel. But it's pretty, on the lip and chin's pretty quick anyway. She's like do because it's laser. Yeah, so the lip and chin, I think I'm liking the results. Now, fast forward to now that I will be getting my 3rd session for the other places next month. So I thought I'd tell you about how that's going. Okay, 1st session went pretty good. It was kind of awkward because you have to be in weird positions, to get the legs, get all the parts of the legs and whatever. But yeah, so I was a bit shy with that, but she reminded me that she sees everything. I'm actually happy that what is it called, a beautician? The girl who does my my laser is actually pretty nice. I wasn't really sure of her at first, but the more I get to know her, the more okay, nice. Because she was a bit intimidating at first, but then the more sessions I got to know her a bit and got to have a little bit more small talk, it got a lot better. So about the pain on the first session for the other places wasn't bad at all. We're pretty much similar to the lip and chin. But on the 2nd session, oh my god, that hurt so much more. That hurt so much more. It did not feel like the same laser, but she said it was the same laser as the one that uses on my lip and chin, and she didn't put it up higher or lower. So ow, but it hurt so much more. And she said that hormones play a huge part on that. So yeah, so I was not expecting that. I wasn't expecting it to be one day fine, the next day hurt so much more. And now I'm curious what my 3rd session would be like. Would that hurt even more, or would that not be hurt? So yeah, I'm curious to see about that. So yeah, she said the hormones play a part in that. So probably around certain times you'll be much more sensitive to the pain than other times. So yeah, I did not know that. I had no idea about that. So that was a surprise to me, because I thought it would just be all completely the same pain as the first day, but no. Now, is the hair growing back on the places that I'm getting, like the other areas? Yes, it's growing back, obviously, because I only had 2 sessions. So, of course, there will be hair that grows back. But I noticed on my first session, the hair grew back nowhere near as much as, you know, what my hair looks like and how fast my hair grew. So, yeah, nowhere near as fast as what my hair naturally would grow. And under the armpits, I don't know if you probably can't really see here. I mean, probably it's like I haven't really yeah, there's a little bit of hair there, but I noticed under the armpits was the first place I noticed that the hair have gotten a lot finer, like so much like finer, so much smaller. Because my normal hair under my armpits were a lot more coarse and a lot more thicker, but now it's like straight and very thin, pretty much like not noticeable anymore, and it's like very light as well. On my legs, there's some bits that aren't any hairs and there's other parts that are growing hairs. I believe it's thinner than what my natural hair would normally grow back. I can definitely tell on my armpit, under my armpits, that the hair is definitely 10 times thinner than what my natural hair would be. So I'm pretty sure on the legs is the same too. So yeah, my legs are, yeah, it actually went pretty well because there's only some aren't growing any hairs and there's other parts that are growing hairs. You know, because of the process and all that. So yeah, so that's what you expect. I guess is the spec. Some days will be maybe more painful than others. Your hair will grow back after, I don't know, a week or so after the laser. Not all your hair, in kind of like patches a little bit, and you'll notice in other areas your hair has gotten a lot finer, maybe lighter and all that. So yeah, I'm actually really loving the result. And another thing to respect, I should add on, is that it's not always once a month. Sometimes, depending on when you have the booking for the laser, it can skip a month. So she might book it on this month, but then you won't have a session on the next month, but it will be the month after. I didn't know about that because I thought it was every single month, but it's, I think, after every like I noticed that some were after every 3 weeks and others were after every 4 weeks. So I guess that's something to keep in mind just in case you were curious about that. But yeah, I'm actually really happy with the result, and I know it's been a big drastic change. I know a lot of people said that because I did that video of the body hair positive video, and I said I felt more comfortable in that. But before the body hair video, I actually originally wanted laser in the first place. The reason I kind of done that body hair experiment is because I was just so sick of shaving and it taking forever and getting the razor bumps and cutting myself and all that. I was just so sick of it. I was like, how about I just don't shave for a year and see what happens? And yeah, I was really happy with the look of my hair a little bit, but then I like kind of, you know, done a 360 and kind of went, I kind of want to look a bit more smooth, hairless. I just think it's like, it will be easier to wash. As some reason I struggle to wash myself. I don't know, I wash myself but it feels hard. I don't know why. So it will feel easier to wash. It will just slide on. Putting moisturizer on my legs 10 times better, because when I had hair I didn't do that because I hated that feel of the hair and the moisturizer. So yeah, but now I can put moisturizer or lotion or whatever on my legs, as well as I think it looks neater. In my opinion, I think it looks neater. And just, I don't know, yes, more put together. Of course, if you want to still do your body hair or whatever you want to do, of course you can still do that. I'm not telling anyone that you have to shave or do laser. I'm just giving you an update of my experience. Obviously, I still have a long way to go because I mean, the lip and chin's almost done. I think I only had 2 more sessions of that, but the other places I only had like, what, 2 sessions, so I need a lot more sessions for that to be permanent. Also, another thing I forgot to mention, she said the lip and chin aren't permanent, so maybe in the future when you get older it'll probably grow back, but she said the other places like the legs are definitely permanent, so when the hair is gone, it's gone. So yeah, so maybe if you want to try it out and you have a lot of hair here, maybe you should do lip and chin first, just to see what you might look like a bit with no hair there. Again, on the first few sessions it does grow back, sometimes it does grow back the same color, but the more you do it, I think the lighter it gets. But yeah, so maybe that could, like, just to test it out, just in case you don't really want to, but you just want to see how it feels, as well as see how the pain is. But again, pain on the other places can be different too. Let's say like the thighs can be not as, what was it, not as hard, or not as painful than the like other places of the legs, if that makes sense, or vice versa, depending on where you're more sensitive. So that's another thing to look out for. Sorry, my camera battery got full, so I don't remember what I was saying or what part I was saying in this video, but I think I was saying about no one bullied me to do this. I wanted to do this before I had done that body hair experiment. I wanted to do it I'm pretty sure I wanted to do it when I was in high school, but because I didn't have a job, I couldn't do it. And not only that, I feel like people around me also kind of doubted me and were saying that it's not worth it or whatever. But now that I have a job and I'm able in my own house, I don't have to have people around me saying that don't do it, it's not worth it. I did hear online that people say it's not worth it, but personally to me, especially the other areas, are definitely worth it. Not sure about the lip and chin yet, as I have to see after the sessions are all completed and see how long it takes for the hair to grow back, but the other places I'm really happy with the result, and I'm just so happy with the result, and I just want to look, you know, smooth now. I know that's like very different than that video, but yeah, just smooth. And yeah, I just want to look like that as well. I don't want to have to worry about, like, you know, because when I did have body hair, there was a lot of days that I did feel very self-conscious about it and ended up wearing pants instead of shorts. I was about to wear shorts, but then I was like, oh no, I don't want people looking at me, I just don't want people to bother me, yes, blah blah blah, whatever it was. Yes, I know to be confident in your own skin, but sometimes you just want to, I don't know, blend in a bit with the crowd, because you just don't want to stand out. Like, I mean, of course it's good to stand out, but not like, you know, have that negative attention to you. So yeah, as well as, yeah, I just wanted to be more smooth. Would there be any other places that I get laser? For now I'm actually really happy. It's my lip and chin, the armpits, the belly button, bikini, and the legs, which were all pretty much what I was most insecure about and what I kind of really wanted to get rid of. But yeah, maybe in the future. I do have a little bit of a hair, chest hair, and I think I have a little bit of back hair too, like lower back hair, maybe upper back hair too. So maybe if I wanted to get more in the future, it'd probably be here, the middle part, and the upper back and lower back. But I mean, that hair's not that dark. I mean, it's dark that you still notice, but if I'm wearing a dress or whatever, but I don't think it's that it's not noticeable from afar. So yeah, if I ever do any other laser hair removal than the ones I'm doing right now, it would be probably the back and the part here. Okay, so I did forget to mention a couple of things. First, there is a aftercare after you do the laser, which is a smoothing gel. This is supposed to help with because the laser, it uses heat, so it's meant to protect you from the heat of the laser. So I think you do this, apply I don't know how to speak, twice per day for 3 days post labor. I was gonna say labor, oh my god. Post treatment, to help, you know, improve the hydration and the condition of your skin and just protect it from, you know, the laser. So yeah, 3 days after the laser and on the day of, after the laser has been done, you put this on the places that you only need like a tiny bit, like a pea size, to put around wherever you get your laser. Obviously you might need more of it depending on what the other areas is, but I try not to use too much of it because I'm pretty sure this was expensive. On the first session she did mention about this too, and I think this is a scrub. This one says post laser, but I told her that what one am I meant to use first, and she said no, I'm not really meant to use this one, so I think I meant to use this before my session. But for my lip and chin I was using both. Because I was like, well then why did you give me that? Maybe it was a marketing technique or something, because she gave me both and then she was telling me no, I only really needed to use this one. So yeah, but anyway, I've been using, for the lip and chin I've been using both of them after the laser. I think I used the scrub first and then the smoothing gel. For the other places I don't use the scrub because it just be too much. I think I did use the scrub on after the first session, but I was like, it's just way too much, so I just used the smoothing gel, which is the most important anyway, because when my friend did it she didn't get both, she only got one, so I don't know why the lady sold me the scrub as well, because she didn't get, my friend who did the laser, who actually convinced me to do the laser more because I wasn't really sure, but she did it and she said it was awesome. So that's the main reason I was like, okay, I will go ahead with this plan that I wanted to do. But yeah, smoothing gel is the most important. You use that after the treatment on the day. She even, for 3 days after, she even puts it on straight after the laser too. But you use that also on the night of. So when before you go into bed, you put this on. When you wake up, you put this on, etc. Like normal skincare. And after the laser, you're meant to stay out the sun for like a couple of days after you get your laser. Make sure you apply sunscreen. Just don't get exposed to too much light or too much sun. Yeah, so yeah, because it uses heat. You're not allowed to get sunburn because that's not good. As well as with the other places, you're also, because I wasn't scratching here because this wasn't itchy, but the other places were itchy, so I was scratching it. But on the second one, because you didn't mention anything about scratching, but on the second laser appointment for the other places she said not scratch. So I was like, oh no, I've been scratching, and she's like, no, do not scratch. As well as on the second, when it hurt a lot more, I noticed a lot of red bumps, and she said that's very normal and they will go away, but unless you have a hot shower. If you have a hot shower, they will come back. But after your treatment is done anyway, you're not meant to, I think you're not meant to go to the beach in salt water. You're not meant to go in hot water, so you're not allowed to go in saunas either, which I don't anyway. But like hot showers, which is a bit hard because you need to have like cold or lukewarm showers. I think after a couple of days after the laser treatment is done, then you can, but you need to make sure your skin is healed, and probably don't have boiling hot showers if you're getting this treatment done, because yeah, I don't think that's a good idea. On the second day of that laser, the other places I did break out in those red like bump things, but she said that's normal, and yes, it did go away. Just don't have a hot shower because it will come back. And don't scratch, because yeah, you don't want to have scratches all over it, because you want the laser to be, you want it to work. You don't want to have sores everywhere that they can't, they probably won't be able to, laser over that. So yeah, I think that is all now. But yeah, so yeah, I feel like there was a bit of communication issues a little bit just with the girl I was doing with the first time, because after when I get the gist of it, like, okay, yes, I understand, or maybe I just completely forgot. And yeah, I probably on the first day she mentioned about all this stuff and I completely forgot and thought she was talking about all this new stuff. But it says online anyway, if you book online or if you just want to look up, it says about what you should avoid and like your pre-treatment, post-treatment and all that. But yes, I think that's the end of this video. I really hope you enjoyed, and of course if you want to still, you know, grow hair or whatever, or be, you know, body hair positive, go for it. I'm not telling you to stop because I stopped. I done it for experiment anyway, not really a lifestyle I wanted, just more of an experiment because I was just so sick of, you know, all the other things. But now I'm finally able to afford the laser that I saved up for. Then yeah, I also, with the money wise, I think you can test it if you want first, so you know, just in case, yeah, you can go for one session if you want, just in case you're not happy with the result or you don't like the pain or whatever, or just change your mind. But you can also pay in advance. What I done is paid in advance, so every time I go to the place, the clinic, I don't have to pay anything because I already paid all of it. So I just go in for the session, and then after the session we book in another day to do the next session, like that. So that I'm pretty sure you can trial it out just in case, because it is like a big commitment. You have to pretty much know for sure that you want to be hairless in the certain areas, because especially like the other places like legs, she said it's permanent, so you just have to be careful. As well as I noticed on the first day, the first session, my hair didn't pretty much, like, there were some areas that didn't grow back that much at all, other little areas that did, so yeah, it pretty much worked straight away. But yeah, I'm actually loving the result. I'm really happy. I'm loving the person who is doing my laser as well. If you're wondering, the clinic is called Silk Laser, I think it's just called Silk Laser Clinic. That's the clinic. I'm not sure if that certain clinic is in other countries, but it's here in South Australia. You can find it in shopping centres. So yeah, I'm really happy with the result and I can't wait when it's finished. I think I'll update you again when it's completely finished and see like how smooth it is, because like, again, there's some parts that are still growing back and my belly button area still has some dark hairs. So, but I will update you when I'm done with the whole process. But yeah, I'm really loving the result, and yeah, I'm happy now. Again, whatever you want to do with your life, you do with your life. If you want to keep your hair, keep your hair. If you want to get rid of it, get rid of it. If you just want to wax or shave, do that. But anyway, I'm Eternal Marie. I hope you enjoyed this video and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!